The casting machine positions the mold over the furnace and lowers the mold into a tube, which injects molten brass into the cavity. 20 seconds later, the steel mold opens and technicians extract the castings and set them aside to cool. Then, the parts are placed into a shot blasting machine which removes all the sand. Next, a worker saws off the excess brass that's solidified in the channels of the steel mold. This separates two faucet bodies that were cast together. At the next station, a press forces the part into another machine, trimming off seams and jagged edges. Each faucet body is placed on 3 consecutive computer-guided machines. One machine cuts threads in the spout hole for the screw-in aerator. The other cuts threads in the hole on top for the screw-in cap that retains the cartridge. The third cuts threads in the installation hole on the bottom. A robotic machine polishes the entire surface of the part against 3 separate sanding belts. The first belt is a coarse grit, the second a medium grit, the third a fine grit. This preps the brass for plating. These large automated electroplating tanks coat the parts with 2 layers of nickel, then a layer of chrome. In the assembly area, engineers press a nylon and ceramic disc through the top hole of the faucet body. The disc has brass threads for the screw-in hot and cold water hoses. They attach an anti-leak seal on the bottom and screw the aerator into the threaded spout hole. The aerator separates the water flow into tiny streams mixed with air, reducing the flow, which prevents splashing. They insert a nylon ceramic cartridge in the top hole, securing it with a retaining cap, hidden by a chrome ring. The cartridge is the valve which opens and closes the faucet and mixes the hot and cold water. They thread the screw for installing the faucet on the sink. Then they screw the rubber and steel water hoses into the brass threads of the disc. The factory runs every single faucet it produces through a water test. Engineers manipulate the still exposed cartridge to check all functions, turn on, hot-cold water mixing, and shut off.